Exercising is good for you. No, really? Everyone knows that if we exercise on a regular basis, then our health will improve. Since the time we are children, Title IX of the U.S. Code provides that both boys and girls are encouraged to engage in sports and other forms of physical activity. So all we have to do is just put on our gym shoes and go to the gym or walk the neighborhood, right? Well, what if you don't have any experience with our views of traditional exercise? What if you were actually discouraged from participating in sports when you were young? Or what if you don't feel safe just walking your neighborhood? This is the experience of many older Latino adults. We're talking about a demographic, older Latinos, that is rapidly growing in size. The same demographic with Alzheimer's disease rates that are projected to increase by 832% by 2060. This is also a group that tends to engage in physical labor for a living. And after an exhausting day on your feet, who wants to do more physical activity? Some exercise barriers are cultural, others a result of circumstances. Circumstances linked to the stress of immigration and intergenerational caregiving, economics, racism, neighborhood violence, and chronic health conditions. Who would want to walk outside alone under these circumstances? Certainly, being Latino is not a cause of a lack of exercise. There's a true lack of time due to caregiving and work. And there's the importance of family, such that the family's needs come before one's own needs, especially for women. So researchers put out ideas for physical activity programs for Latinos. Maintain a sense of social support, have culturally relevant activity, make it low cost, and consider the environmental factors. How about dancing? Well, it doesn't seem very novel, as many Latinos love to dance. However, there has been little to no research on the health benefits of regular dancing, especially amongst older Latinos. Dancing has been called an age-appropriate physical activity for older Latinos. It challenges us both physically and cognitively, and perhaps most importantly, it's enjoyable and not boring and tedious to many. Scientifically, it has elements that independently have been shown to have positive health impacts, including that it's social, has music, requires memory and planning of steps, and has movement. My lab, the Exercise Psychology Lab in the Department of Kinesiology and Nutrition, has been studying the topic of physical activity in the form of Latin dance among older Latinos since I started at UIC in 2007. I co-created the Bailamos dance program with Miguel Mendez, owner of the Dance Academy of Salsa. The research has included 7 former or current Latino PhD students and about 80 undergraduates, almost all Latino, who have assisted with our research through honors experiences and independent studies. Our research has been funded by the NIH, the CDC, the Alzheimer's Association, and UIC. It shows that regular dancing increases overall physical activity participation, mobility, and aspects of cognition, such as memory. So what's next? We have a new grant from the CDC to examine the feasibility and impact of the Bailamos Dance Program and the Fit and Strong Exercise Program, both offered remotely with older Latinos who have memory concerns or complaints. In the end, my hope is that other researchers will hear of our work and agree that moving is healthy, but also agree that we need to consider culture in promoting physical activity.